The Seventh Day Adventist mission is playing its part to reduce the spread of the COVID-19 virus. The island has witnessed an upsurge in cases following the July 26, 2021 general elections. The mission has decided to suspend its in-person church services for some 14 days. The doors of the SDA churches across Saint Lucia will be closed starting this weekend.
As a Seventh Day Adventist church, we have taken a decision to close our churches for the next two weeks. In the first instance, while we monitor the situation on the ground as a result of the upsurge in COVID cases. We have had many of our churches that are closed for 2 and 3 weeks because of our families that were affected with COVID in the local congregations. And we thought it necessary. Every time this happens, the pastors will call me, will liaise and be proactive and close the churches. And so even as we speak, we have a number of our churches around Saint Lucia that are closed.
The mission has not been unscathed by the pandemic and has lost some of its members to complications due to the deadly virus.
But as we looked at the numbers and the number of deaths, and unfortunately we've also had some of our Adventist members who have succumbed with COVID complications. And so we thought it necessary at this time to close the churches. We will monitor the situation. As a matter of fact, it's not the first time we have done so. Last year, 2020, we closed many times. But I think currently, whereas we have an obligation for the spiritual nurture of the church, we also have a God-given responsibility to protect the members and to look after the safety of all of the members.
Parishioners can catch the SDA services virtually and on social media platforms.
We have asked the members to follow our programs on our national platform because since last year we have had our programs online, catering for those members who have underlying condition and are not able to attend service. So we believe that everything is going to work well. And as I said, we will monitor the situation. If it gets better, we reopen our doors. But if it continues, we may have to further extend the closure.
Over the past 2 weeks, the authorities have implemented an all-day curfew on Sundays. Former Minister, Christian Conservative Sarah Flood-Bobra recently questioned the government's motives, railing against what she claims was an attack on the church, especially Roman Catholicism, whose followers worship on Sundays. Flood-Bobra also appealed to the bishops of all the churches in Saint Lucia to speak out against the matter. While not responding directly to Bobra's protestations, the Saint Lucia Christian Council came out in support of the protocol adjustments. It should be noted that most of the services have shifted to online platforms. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.